Hey, I have a curious question for you. Have you ever noticed how frickin' easy it is to love your dog or your cat or some other pet? And why is it that you can so easily love a little animal like this, give it pure love, and be so happy to have it in your life, but you don't give yourself the same level of love and acceptance and compassion? Okay? And, you could look at him and you could say, oh, well, he's just so cute. He's the cutest little Pomeranian I've ever seen. And why wouldn't you love him? Not everybody likes Pomeranians. Some people like German Shepherds. So that's not the answer. And why is it that you tend to feed your dog better food than you feed yourself, right? You're so concerned about getting grain-free, and it's got to be healthy. There can't be any additives in it. And it's so highly important that their treats are healthy. Do you know how many people I see on Amazon in the comment section? They want to make sure that the treats are coming, that they're made in the USA. Why is it that you don't give yourself that same high level of attention? Instead, what kind of food are you eating? And do you agree that the way that you treat your body and the way that you eat and the kinds of food that you eat, they show your behaviors and the food that you're feeding your body, it shows your level of love, self-love, or not, your lack of love for yourself. Is this making sense a little bit? So my question is, what if you could love yourself as much as you love your dog? Look at this little face. Now, it's not that he never does anything wrong. I never get upset with him. Sometimes, he's got a very sharp bark. And there's pros and cons with everything. But overall, I totally love him. Little Benny. Look at him. He's coming in for a hug. He likes to put his little head on my shoulder. But I got to make sure he's not covering up my microphone. What if you could love yourself as much as you love your pet? And what if you could fuel your body and live a healthy lifestyle from the energy of that space of love for yourself, which would make it super easy to get to your goal weight and stay there? Are you following me? Because where most people are coming from when they're struggling with binge eating, emotional eating, food addiction, food obsession, making a New Year's resolution that isn't going to stick, unfortunately, unless you heal the root of the problem. If you go to the root of the problem that has been causing your out of control eating all year long, because we all know it's not because of the holiday season just intensifies it. If you go to the root of the problem, then you definitely stand a great chance of getting to your goal weight in the new year and staying there. But what most people are dealing with, if they don't love themselves as much as they love their own dog, and they don't treat their body and the kind of food that they're feeding their body, if they don't give as much attention and focus and care to that as they do to how they feed their own dog, then what most people are stuck in is a fat mindset. And you might want to write this down. Fat, F-A-T, fear-attracting thoughts. You see, the thing is that love is not a word, it's actually a verb. And you show yourself how much you love yourself by your actions. Okay? You could say all day that you love your dog, but if you kick the dog every time you see the poor thing, that's not love. And how many times do you kick yourself with your negative self-talk? How often are you kicking yourself by emotionally eating and binge eating and eating really crappy food? And again, we know that this is not because of the holiday season. The holiday season only intensifies these problems because the holiday season brings a whole bag of tricks with it. It brings up unresolved emotional issues and unresolved relationship issues and expectations and all kinds of things that you've been trying to avoid throughout the year. And when you're already an emotional eater, a binge eater, you're out of control with food, the holiday season just makes it worse. So there's a lot going on here. If you could get to the place where you could love yourself as much as you love your dog, what would change? All right? And that means that the FAT mindset, the FAT, fear attracting thoughts, that mindset, that you would dissolve that mindset, replace it with a weight loss mindset, and once you were to have a weight loss mindset, you would frickin' set yourself free. All right? And you would be loving yourself as much as you love your little pet. Okay? If the only thing you get out of this video, if you would just ponder, why is it so easy to love a little dog? And even if he's not cute, well, you know what? If it's your dog, he is cute or she's cute. It doesn't matter what breed it is. It doesn't matter what kind of dog breed you like. Why is it so easy for you to love your dog and give your dog unconditional love, and you're not giving that love to yourself? If you could love yourself at the level that you love your dog or your cat or your horse or your, hey, maybe you live on a farm and you've got chickens or geese, I don't know. Excuse me. But if you could love yourself as much as you love your pet, does it make sense that then you would be treating yourself and your body vastly differently? Does that make sense? Because if you were eating from the place of love for yourself, love and compassion, doesn't it make sense that you would be making much different choices, very different choices with your food? Okay? Do you think that you would be beating yourself up mentally because you gained weight during the holiday season? Or would you say to yourself, hey, you know what? I have really been stuck. I have not been loving myself. Now is the time to learn how. And I am determined that I am going to get to my goal weight and I'm going to maintain that weight. And I'm going to get this done. And I'm not going to let another year go by so that I get to the end of next year and I regret the whole past year. Because when you get to the end of the year and you look back and you can see that you didn't accomplish what you told yourself you were going to accomplish at the beginning of this past year, you could feel pretty bad. But instead of allowing that cycle and that pattern of beating yourself up to continue, what if instead you were to stop that and learn how to heal the root of what is driving your binge eating, driving your emotional eating, driving your food obsessions, your body hate, body shame, your fear of success, your fear of failure, how you constantly second guess yourself and doubt yourself. And you're always thinking, hey, this person says eat this person says eat that. I don't know what to do. I'm going to eat this, and then I'll just start again tomorrow or start again on Monday. And then that goes on for 52 times the whole year, and you don't really get anywhere. If you want to do it different and actually succeed, then you got to go to the root of the problem, and that's within your inner self, and that will actually set you free of the problem. It's not an overnight fix, but you do need to take action from where you are now and start moving forward so that you really can get to the place where you actually love yourself at the level that you give love to your dog. Right, Benny? You don't have any overeating problems, do you? No, he's such a good boy. Such a little good boy. But do you ever talk to yourself like that? Do you ever say, oh, you're such a good girl, you're such a... maybe that voice sounds weird, but are you as nice in your self-talk to yourself as you are in the way that you talk to your dog? I'm being serious. If you want to get to the bottom of this problem, and the bottom of the problem, the real problem is not the food, and the real problem is not the fat on your body. The fat on your body is a result, and it's a symptom of the bigger problem. I've been working privately and personally with awesome coaching clients since 2009. I help smart, successful women end their binge eating and their emotional eating, end the drama and the struggle in 8 weeks or less, get the right mindset so that they are able to live a healthy lifestyle without it being any big deal. And then they're able to drop the fat and keep it off. If you want that, if you really want to get to the place where you stop sabotaging yourself, where you can be as nice to yourself as you are to your dog, so that you can finally lose weight and keep it off, and if you want to get this done as fast as possible, guarantee to yourself that you're not going to waste another year in the struggle, seriously, head on over to www.discovery-session.com, fill out an application. We'll see if we can get on the phone for a complimentary weight loss discovery session, see if it would be a good fit for us to work together so that you can actually get to the root of this and achieve freedom from the struggle. Right, Benny? Benny says, yeah. Benny says, do it, because you deserve to feel good about yourself, because I feel good about myself. Look at me and my little baby palm body. Such a good boy. What if you could go to the mirror and look in your own eyes and love and accept yourself as much as you love and accept your dog when you look in your dog's eyes? I am being totally serious. Does it make sense how easy it would be for you to stop abusing yourself with food if you could get to that place? All right? Hey, I'm JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, weight loss mindset expert, founder of the Inner Self Diet. I wish you your best life living inside of your ideal body. And if you have any topics that you would like me to do a video on, you can leave me a comment below this video. Tell me what the topic is. Tell me what your question is. And let's see how we can turn that into a video that will help a lot of people. Benny, you want to say bye? What if he started to talk? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Ha 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 ha. But see, look at this little guy. You can't help but love your dog. Hey, I'll see you soon. Bye.